Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Nerala here, and in this channel, I'll be philosophizing about everything from philosophy to spirituality to history to current affairs to English communication skills and the cultural norms and everything. So, welcome back. To those who are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing if this is something that interests you. My target audience is generally the young Indian population, anywhere between 18 and 35 years of age. And in this channel, I'll mostly be giving my gyan. And in this video, I'm going to talk about an important philosophy that I have embraced over the past couple of years, and it has become quite popular in the philosophical culture, or you can say the self-help culture. And probably if you're watching this video, you've already heard of it, and that is the philosophy of Stoicism. And a lot of people might not know about this philosophy, and it may not appeal to a lot of people in the beginning, but in this video I hope I can convince you to at least do your own research on this and sort of embrace this stoic ideas into your own life, because I believe it has a lot of practical applications for it. And you'll find that your life actually is a bit more peaceful when you apply the practices of stoicism in your own life. So I'll begin with what exactly is stoicism. So stoicism is a philosophy that basically says that you do not control what happens to you. The only thing you control is how you respond to it. I'll repeat it again. You do not control what happens to you. You only control how you respond to the situations in your life. So that is the core tenet of stoicism, in my opinion. Of course, there are a lot of other things that that we can discuss about stoicism, and I hope to cover them in the future videos. But for an absolute beginner, for the uninitiated, this is the most important tenet of stoicism. Most of the things that happen to us in this life, in the world, we do have no control over it. We have no control over the weather, we have no control over how other people behave, we have no control over almost like 95% of the things. So it's actually foolish to cry about it or to complain about it. Instead, the only thing that we have control over is how we respond to it. So if someone cuts you off in traffic, and any typical normal person would curse that other person in their head, like, why exactly did he do that to me? Who is that idiot? Why did he like cut me off in the signal? And we get agitated over things that we have no control over. Like, do you really think you complaining about the driver in your car would change anything? Like, absolutely not. And if you do step down from the car and like go confront that driver and like make a scene, what is the whole point of it? Like, you're gonna ruin your whole day, you're gonna ruin the other person's day, and it'll be like a complete downward spiral for you. And so the basic thing is that you shouldn't like lose your mind over other people's actions. That's the whole point of stoicism. And instead, what you should do is not react to such circumstances in such a negative way, and take a step back and think about like how you wish to respond to that situation. So if we take the same traffic example again, the ideal way, or how the stoic would deal with it, is he would be like, okay, I have no control over how the other person is driving. So even though he cut me off, I'm not going to lose my peace of mind over it, and I'm going to stay centered, I'm going to stay happy, and at least I am not going to drive like the way he's driving. That's the only thing I have in my control. So that's the basic philosophy, and I've given a very simple example. Life is a bit more complicated than that, I know, but we start off with the small things, we try and not lose our shit, so to speak, over the small things, like so many other examples, like uh, at your work your boss may say something rude to you, and you can like mull over it, you can contemplate it, and think about why did he say that to me. Like, I mean, there could be a number of reasons why somebody said something harsh or mean to you, so the only thing that you have in control is how you respond. You cannot change, or you cannot dictate how others should behave with you, or what is the right way to behave with me, and things like that. The only thing that you have in control is how am I going to respond to the situation. So if you go about applying this philosophy in everything in your life, from the moment you wake up till you go to sleep, your life will be absolutely peaceful, because you'll be like, hey, other people, I have no control over other people. The only thing I have control over is my response to the situation, my thoughts about the situation, and my actions about the situation. So if you can go about applying this philosophy, you're a stoic, in my opinion. Everything else, there are obviously a lot of detailed, tenets of the situation, of stoicism, which you can apply and you can think about, and of course, we'll get into that. But if you can just internalize this philosophy that I have no control over other people. The only thing I have control over is my own actions, my own thoughts, and my own behavior. And I'm going to respond accordingly. You're, you're probably more peaceful, more satisfied, more content than 99% of the population, because the rest of the population, they are going mad about, oh, the government is like this, my boss is like this, my friends are mean to me. So that's my introductory video about stoicism. I hope you found some nugget of wisdom that you can internalize in your own life, and put it in your comments, like what do you think about the stoic philosophy. What would you like me to cover about it, because I have read uh, multiple books about stoicism, and this is something that I really believe that every person should embrace this philosophy and internalize it, make it a part of who they are, and so that everyone lives a happy, peaceful life, because I'm all about happiness, peacefulness, and having a day filled with smiles and laughter. And if you can embrace stoicism, you will be a much happier person in general. So I hope you like this video. Please do think about subscribing and liking and sharing my video. It really helps grow the channel. I want to make this into a successful channel which deals with a lot of topics which I believe everyone in India, all the youth in India should know and follow. And I hope you liked the video, and if you liked it, then please do consider subscribing and commenting below. And I'll see you in my next video, which would be about stoicism maybe, or it could be about some other philosophy that I like. So stay around, and I'll see you soon.